Hi, I'm Dr. Mittner, and you're here at the Integrative Vet Med Center in Phoenix, Arizona. I specialize in Chinese medicine and acupuncture, and I'm currently studying to get my master's in traditional Chinese veterinary medicine through the Chi Institute in Florida. During today's blog post, I'd like to talk about dog bite prevention. This is an important topic to discuss both for dogs owners as well as the general public, as dogs are seen out in public venues more and more in today's society. America is leading the way in terms of recognizing the importance of the human-animal bond and seeing the animals we live with as an interactive part of our life and family, not just simply as possessions or a working tool. Therefore, it's important for dog owners to be aware of dog behavioral cues when out in public with their dogs or at the dog park. Being aware of your dog's body language can help you avoid dog fights as well as potential harm to other people and yourself. If you ask Google, each year more than 350,000 dog bite victims are seen in emergency rooms. Approximately 850,000 victims receive medical attention every year. And the data the CDC has collected in the USA between 2001 and 2003 indicated that there were 4.5 million dog bite victims per year, and that figure appears to be on the rise. So why are so many people getting bit by dogs? Well, dogs can't talk. This is a very important fact when we're talking about dog bite prevention because humans rely so strongly on our ability to vocalize what is bothering us that we tend to ignore body language cues of others. Dogs are unable to do this. They can't tell us what or where it hurts. They can't tell you, hey, I'm uncomfortable. Can we please not do this right now? So they rely on their body language to convey these messages to people as well as other animals. Being aware of your dog's body language cues is the first step towards preventing a bite. Dogs will often present a lot of subtle anxiety and appeasement behaviors before they will escalate to a bite. These behaviors may be different depending on the dog and its personality, and they may progress through these stages very quickly if not given the space they are asking for. These types of behaviors can be very subtle and easy to miss, such as panting when the dog is not hot or thirsty, a furrowed or worried-looking brow, quick licking of the lips when no food is present, and the whale eye. The whale eye is when you can see extra white of the dog's eye, like it looks surprised, or like it's trying to look at you out of the corner of its eye. Dogs may also act like they're sleepy when they shouldn't be, may attempt to move away or pace if they're anxious, and if they are thinking they may be subject to an attack, they may be looking around hypervigilantly or trying to hide behind their owners. In this diagram, we're looking at the behavioral posture of a dog that's stressed or anxious. You can see that it has its mouth open and it's rapidly panting. There's sweat coming from the paw pads. The whole body position is lowered and the tail is tucked with the ears back. Because this dog is anxious, its body position is very similar to that of a fearful dog. Being able to differentiate between a dog that is fearful and may bite and one that is fearful but unlikely to bite can be very subtle. This is a diagram showing a dog that is a fearful dog but is unlikely to bite you. It's exhibiting signs of submission. With this type of fear, we also still see some of those anxiety signs, such as the sweaty paw prints and the lip licking, potentially whale eye, ears that are back, and a lowered body posture. In doggy language, lifting a paw is a sign of uncertainty about a situation and is an appeasement gesture. If a dog has a lifted paw, it's still deciding what it's planning to do, if it's going to cower or bite. This is a sign to approach very slowly and watch for other cues to tell you, is this dog going to bite or is it going to be friendly? A dog that is fearful but more likely to escalate to aggression will still show some body postures that are consistent with fear, such as the lowered body and the tucked tail. However, usually their body is not as low or curved sideways as a dog that is fearful and submissive. If you look at the dog's facial expressions, often you can tell if the dog is fearful and submissive with the licking, or if they're more likely to bite. You'll see a lot of tension in the corners of the mouth, which will be pulled back and tight. Sometimes you'd see that white of the eyes or the whale eye, as we discussed before, or their eyes may be very tight and focused and narrowed. This dog is then telling you, I need some space or I might bite. If they're not given the space that they're looking for, they may raise their hackles and may curl their lip or wrinkle their nose, exposing their teeth as a warning that they are ready to bite. Often this cue happens very quickly and is missed by many people. Now let's look at this picture of two dogs displaying fear body behavior. The dog on the left you can see is very low, curled, hunched position. It's craning its neck to the side, and you can see a little bit of tongue there as it's reaching towards the person's hand to greet them. The dog on the right also has a lowered body position and is showing a raised arm, meaning I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. You can see that the hackles over the shoulders are a little bit up on this dog, but the majority of the tension is actually in the face with the very tight mouth and narrowed eyes. This is a dog I would approach slowly and let them finish the greeting by coming to me. All of the dogs on these pictures are showing signs of fear, whether that's a crouched body position, a raised paw, looking at you from the corner of their eyes, lip licking, or tension around the face and a snarl. Familiarizing oneself with these body language cues and watching closely for them in your dog or other dogs they interact with can help you avoid dog fights and being bitten in the future. I hope that you enjoyed this segment of our blog. Please check back with us next week as we will discuss how to properly greet a dog, as well as how to allow your dog to greet other dogs. Thank you for joining us today at the Integrative Vet Med Center. We look forward to working with you and your animals.